Q&A. I always answer those in the order that they're received. So here we go. I'm going to begin with some of the most traditional use cases on Dubbs. And the reason I'm going to show these first is these are what our real estate agents are probably doing more of these types of videos that I'm going to begin with. And the reason is because they make the biggest difference in their businesses. So this very first one, I'm going to start in both Gmail and Outlook. That's where most email clients are. And if you guys are in something else and you want to see that, that's fine too. Just let me know, Yahoo or whatever. But I'm going to start here inside of Gmail, inside of Outlook. So this very first concept, the strategy, that's what I'm going to introduce you to right now of what Dubb is all about. Instead of sending regular emails where you'd say, hey, John, and type something out or copy and paste, there's this little button right here in the bottom of my screen. If you can see it, it's right by the send button. I can click that and it's going to give me access to the ability to record. So I can now record a video from right inside of my email. So this is what people are doing. And instead of sending plain text messages, because guys, right now there's a lot of automations running and a lot of AI and a lot of text, right? So your prospects are getting more and more emails and more text messages and stuff, mostly all text because AI is really good at generating text and automation's good at sending it. So this is the problem that everyone is currently facing is battling against the rise of a lot of automated emails and a lot of text. And so what we can do to differentiate from that is video, putting a face to the name, putting visuals in the body of messages. And so this first use case, guys, I'm going to show you. This is actually, I'm going to show you a little extra trick. This is on the Dubb mobile app. So I'm opening the Dubb mobile app and it includes a little whiteboard, this guy right here. So I can say, hey, John. Now, instead of typing my message, I'm going to record a video. And in fact, as fast as I can speak, that's about how fast we can send this video email. So I'm going to press start recording and I'm going to say something like this. Hey, John, so great to connect. I got your information. It looks like you're looking for a 3-2 in our area. Just wanted to put a quick face to the name. I'm Darius, and I'm going to be taking great care of you and your family if you decide to work with us. I'm going to share a quick video with you right after this. It's going to explain why people choose to work with our brokerage and our team versus the competition out there. You'll also find some reviews, Zillow reviews, some Rate My Agent reviews right below this. So you can see how well reviewed we are. You'll also find some resources. You can call me, text me, chat with my AI agent right next to this. So thanks again for your time. And I'm looking forward to hearing your thoughts. So something like that, right? It's like a voicemail, essentially, like a video email, but what you might say in a voicemail, something similar. So that's the idea behind doing this. And then now when I go to share this video, whether this is in Gmail or Outlook, I'll show you guys, it's basically the same exact thing. I'm now able to share that video with a click. So just like this, I can insert the video. And that's why I started with the Hey John, because when John opens his email, whether this again is in Gmail or Outlook, any version that I want to share this through, that's what John is going to see. And this is what's making such a big difference when people are using these types of videos in their emails. When John opens this will be probably the first email he's ever received that looks like this, where you can tell that somebody took the time to do something special for them. It's going to elevate and differentiate your message from all of your competition. So just think directly, like if you met someone at an open house or they're window shopping and searching around, they likely have other real estate agents reaching out to them, trying to earn their business. And so imagine if every other agent is sending them these plain text automated emails and they get something like this from you, one of these looks like you went above and beyond what all of your competition is doing. And it's going to create a much more powerful first impression than you'll get from plain text ever. So this is why I show this use case first, guys, especially for real estate, because it's all about trust. It's all about building that credibility with your potential clients in order to get them to do business with you, right? We want to make it as clear as possible right from the gate to why they should be working with you. So this is that first use case, video email. We call this one just basically a face to the name. And anytime you guys are getting leads, whether this is from a online lead source, a referral, an open house, this is what your follow-up should look like, because again, it's going to differentiate and elevate your message above what anything else they've received. Okay, so that is use case number one, guys. Video email with a face to the name. And this is to build trust, accelerate your sales cycles, and differentiate from your competition. Quick pause there, just for our new folks. Any questions on that? I do see one, Holly. Yes, absolutely. It can be sent through text message. I'll show that piece just at the end here. I'm going to cover a couple different parts. I'm going to show the types of videos you can create, and then I'm going to show how they're going to be distributed through email and text message and the CRM as well. So great. Grace or Kima, Shakima, welcome also. Any questions, guys, on that first use case there for real estate? I know I had one or two. So, okay, very good. Well, I'm gonna proceed. I'm gonna show you guys a couple of more. Again, the best use cases. One person dropped a question in the chat. How is this different from BombBomb? That's an excellent question. And just the quick answer, I have full videos on this, but the quick answer is we're gonna do every single thing that BombBomb does in terms of the core features. We're also gonna have a ton of stuff that BombBomb doesn't. Most of which I'm about to show now. In terms of the recording features, there's more customization, there's more training, support, and pricing, all of which are superior. So that's the main difference between BombBomb. More features, better pricing, and better training and support. So one-on-one training, these live trainings are all available to you for every customer. So that's the main difference there, my anonymous attendee. But I'll show you. I'll actually show you the differences now. So we talked about this first one, the video in the email. The little whiteboard's a unique feature of Dubb as well. The second thing I'm going to show you guys is how to record your screen for several different purposes. Again, these are daily use cases our real estate agents are doing. So I'm going to pull up 3 different examples here and show you guys how this is working. So this is Housing Wire, right? Where they have some news, the latest housing market news that we can find. So let's go to latest news, and we're going to find a good little article on something for real estate. Zillow mortgage revenue soars lower. Maybe that's not one. That's not so great. I'm just looking for a really good one. Okay, this is fine. Housing supply will be impacted. So let's say you guys want to post to social media. Maybe it's YouTube, maybe it's an email drip, maybe it's a newsletter, a post to any social platform, but you want to record something to share news of how the market is doing. So that's what I've done here. I've pulled up a piece of news that's talking about the market. And instead of just sending this link to people for them to try to read this article and figure out what's valuable about it, I can record a video of this. So here is the tool. There's me, a part of this video. And now I can press record and I can read straight from this and say, guys, I want to take a quick moment and update you on some news about how the housing supply is actually going to be affected for Americans. So the first thing I want to show you is in the next 10 years is when we're expecting this. So it's not today that you have to worry about this, but eventually, according to the MBA, the Mortgage Banking Association, anyway, I won't go into this full detail, but you can see we can draw numbers, we can draw arrows, we can use a teleprompter. So if you don't know what you want to say, you can actually select from a full teleprompter script, have it automatically scroll while you're recording your screen. This webcam itself, you can adjust completely. So let's say if your background isn't great, you can find a place where your background is not really visible. You can change the size, you can change the shape, you can change the location. So this is what recording your screen looks like. I'm giving one use case right now, which is recording content for lead generation, like a housing market update. But I'm going to give you a few more examples because these are the ones that are done every day. Another one is virtual property tours. So if you want to provide a property tour without showing up in person, maybe your agents are, maybe your clients are out of town and they, want a virtual tour, or maybe you're looking to post property tours to social media for lead generation. Guys, I have brand new agents, literally brand new agents that post property tours, both in person and virtual, and are generating leads from that method. So if you want to do a virtual property tour, you have an MLS, so you can use that. Don't mind my homes.com page here, but I can also record a video of this. So it's me here taking them through the property and saying, hey guys, I want to take a moment and just show you this property. There's a couple of key things that I think you're really going to love about this home. So I can record a video straight from here. And then finally, another use case would be CMAs. So if you're doing CMAs, like if you're reaching out to FSBOs, expireds, open image and new tab, anything like that, where you want to provide your CMA, this is what you would do instead. Instead of sending that CMA and hoping they're going to understand exactly what this is supposed to mean, you would provide the video just like this. So I'm going to press record and I'm going to walk them through this. I'm going to say, hey guys, so I wanted to just reach out to you and let you know, I have a feeling that your property's been sitting there for 127 days for a few reasons. One, you can see all of the recent solds and comparables in your neighborhood. These are all within the month of June. You can see they all sold within a similar price per square foot range, and we're priced about 30% higher than that. So I do think the house is overpriced, but I do want to help you find the right price. So anyway, something like this. So instead of just sending the CMA, you would break it down for them because that's what people need. They need to know that you know what you're talking about and that you can guide them through this most important transaction of their lives, most likely. So this is how you do that, right? They say, show, don't tell. So show that you have the knowledge, show that you have the skills. Don't just tell them and say, here's the thing, you figure it out. Okay, another quick pause here on what I just showed. There's several different use cases that I've included in that, sort of daily use cases. But if you're not doing CMAs, then that wouldn't be a daily activity for you. So questions on any of those opportunities where you can show your screen. So let's see here. Bill, no comparison to Bomb Bomb. Right on. Thanks, Bill. Shakima, like the record screen. Can the videos like this be up? Absolutely. Let me show you one addition. Shakima, that's the perfect question for this. And Holly, yes, it would take place, it would take Loom's place and Big U's place. I'm going to show you the voice recognition teleprompter on the mobile, and then I'm going to show you the additional functions that it would do in, superior to Loom's as well. So here we go. And Shakima, your perfect question. Can this be posted to social media? Let's say if you wanted to do this virtual property tour, but you want to post it to social media. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to scrunch my browser down just like this. So, oops, now it's a vertical browser. Let me move it back. So now it's all the way vertical. And if you guys are familiar with posting to social media like TikTok, YouTube Shorts, any of those short form platforms, you'll know that you want a vertical style video. And so right here, I'm going to click this little button and I'm going to choose portrait. And that's going to actually allow me to record in a social media style video. So I'm going to put myself in the blank space here, and then I'm going to record 3, 2, 1. And I'm going to say, hey guys, it's Darius. I want to just take you through this quick property tour. There's a couple of really important things I wanted to show you. One is going to be the payment amount, which is a little bit over budget, but the square foot, the price per square foot, every other thing that we discussed is perfect for you guys. So I think we should come see it this weekend. Let me show you some of these pictures. So then now I can scroll down and, or click into the pictures that I wanted to, all within this same video. And then now look, when I press the check, I have a perfect social media inspired video. So now it's portrait mode, automatically the right resolution for all of those short form platforms. So whether you're looking to post on YouTube or short form content, you can do all of that with the same tool. Teleprompter, multiple clips. Oh, sorry. I didn't even show the multiple clips piece. That's also what you can do. So you don't have to record everything in one take. You can record a little bit. Like you can see my first piece there is 26 seconds. And now I can go back and I can record another piece. So this one's going to be just the photos. So there's the frame, there's the video. And I could say, now let's take a look at some of these photos because I think you guys are really going to like these. So then I can click through the photos and show whatever I wanted to here as well. And now there's the second part of my video, all of which would still be that perfect, 9:16 social post. So great questions, Shakima and Holly. Yes, would definitely replace those and be perfectly postable to all social platforms. It just depends on which one you want to post to. Okay, Grace or any other of our new folks, any questions on that use case there, the screen recording? Okay, well, I'm going to proceed. I got one more thing for you guys, which is the Dubb mobile app. So I'm going to actually, you know what? I can do a cool thing here. No, I'm just going to do it the old school way. So I'm going to show you guys the Dubb mobile app because this one was built for real estate. So this is how it works. First, I'm in the Dubb mobile app and I pressed the record button to get to the camera. Now I'm here in the recorder. I'm just going to go down the list here. First, there's a timer. If in case you want to set up on a tripod or something, there's a little countdown timer. There's also the voice recognition teleprompter. So Holly, I know you mentioned big view. This one is even better. So check this out. I'm going to select my script. Here's my script. And then now when I record, it's going to actually recognize my voice. So I don't have to worry about like the speed of the teleprompter or anything like that, like this. Once upon a time, there was a man named John. John had just gotten married and was enjoying his new life with his beautiful wife, Emily. So that way, again, you have to have no practice. You don't have to rehearse. You can just load up your script and read it as your natural cadence allows. So teleprompter, a big part of that. Another really important thing for real estate guys is picture in picture. So instead of having to choose between the front camera or the rear camera, you can actually activate both at the same time. So that's what this looks like here. So my rear facing camera is activated, pointing towards me. My front facing camera is covered by my fingers, so that's why it's red. So this is how you can do property tours with you in the video and the property at the same time. This can be moved around. It can be pinched to zoom or to shrink. And so that's the idea with it is you can be now a part of the property tour, and I'm going to make my little bubble wherever you want. So whether you want to be front and center, bottom right, and then change the size. So you can be reacting and showing your emotion while you're showing the property as well. You can still switch between front and back camera, but you could show both at the same time. So teleprompter, picture in picture. We're not done yet either. There's some skin softening filters. So like, take off some wrinkles and stuff. There's also an ability to record in multiple clips. So just like the desktop app I just showed, when you're doing your property tours, you'll have multiple clips. So like there's the front, but there's the living room, there's the backyard, and then you can reorder those clips or you can edit them individually. And we're still not done yet, guys. I got some more for you. So the next thing, let's say you combine those clips, you're done with the editor part. Now you can actually add a voiceover or music as well. So let's say if it was an open house or a construction or something, it was noisy, there was people, or your footsteps were really loud or whatever it is, you can still go record the visuals and then go sit in your car or office and record a perfect voiceover on top of the video as well. So I just click the microphone button and then I press right here and I'm going to be able to watch my video as I'm recording my voice over the top of the original audio. So voiceover is built right in. Music library is also built right in. So right here, I can select from a giant library of royalty-free music. So it's perfectly safe to post to any social media platform, any genre, any track, lots of individual choices, lots of genres, lots of tracks. So you can add music to your videos as well. So that is the Dubb mobile app, and it is literally a one-stop shop for everything you could need to do perfect property tours, whether that's an open house, a broker's open, just listed, any opportunities like that where you're at a location was what the Dubb app was optimized for. So Holly, we say, what's a use case when you work with a video editor? Yes. So if you want to get, if you want, like there's the video editing features that I just showed built into there where you can add text on the screen, voiceovers, music, trimming. So you'll often find that you probably won't need a video editor after that. However, if you yourself are a professional, you're good at video editing or you have a video editor sort of as a assistant or something, then absolutely, yes, you could just take anything you record on Dubb and then give it to a video editor with a download or an export, and then they can add whatever else they wanted to with it. But I will encourage you guys to not require a video editor because with Dubb, you get closed captions, voiceovers, music, trimming. You can put text in it. You can do most of all the basic edits that you need just within the Dubb platform. So it can save you a lot of time, a lot of money going, and avoiding heavy video editing. So I do encourage that for most people. But just so you guys will know, we'll produce some advertisements, right? We'll do some ads for social media and stuff. Those will sometimes put a little editing on, like some cool graphics or cool transitions or something. So I'm not saying to never edit. I'm saying that there's a time and a place for it. Most of the videos I just showed you guys today, like the Hey John, the face to the name, or the screen recording stuff, those usually don't need a lot of heavy edits. They're designed to go one and done in one step. So good. Okay, guys. So I just covered all the recording stuff, the mobile app, screen recording, video right inside your email. Now, if you guys also have a CRM like Follow Up Boss or Wise Agent, anything like that, Dubb can be used to integrate there. I'm going to show that in one moment. I have one other thing though, before I get into sharing. which is what happens when you guys record a video. This part's super important for everybody. So I want to make sure we all take advantage of this. Um, what I'm about to show you is also something that our team does for you. So I don't want you to feel like intimidated or like, oh my God, it's so much work to do something like this. It's not, because we will actually meet with you and do it for you. So literally no worries. So you guys saw me make this video for John, right? That's what I did in the very beginning here. Every time you record a video on Dubb, Dubb is going to build a website, a landing page for every single video. This, guys, that I'm showing you right now, this is a Dubb example. So it has the Dubb logo, the Dubb colors, background, stuff like that. In your case, it will be your branding, logos, images, and colors and stuff. So instead of sharing anything just through YouTube, like sending links to YouTube, you don't want to do that. It's great if they find you on YouTube, but you don't want to send them to YouTube. Too many distractions and advertisements. So instead of that, you have your own little private professional website where your video is hosted. Another really important piece. So besides the branding and things that are added here, when I record a video, Dubb is also going to add my calls to action, my buttons. So for our real estate folks, it's usually something like call me, text me, read my reviews on Zillow, download my buyer's guide, download my seller's guide, something like that. So these buttons that I'm showing you, they can do just about anything. A phone call, a text message, email, downloading an attachment, of course, going to any website. They can even, guys, capture videos. So if you do not have video testimonials from your clients right now, really good ones, this is your wake-up call, because you can do this on the free trial, guys. You can capture video testimonials from your prospects. They don't have to download or sign up or install anything. You can literally just send them a video just like this. Hey, John, do me a favor, leave me a testimonial. He can click one button from his cell phone or computer and then send a testimonial video to you. At which point you can put it on your website, put it in your emails, landing pages, and of course, also into the playlist here. So buttons automatically connected to your videos. When you record, we're going to add your best buttons to your videos for you automatically. Another piece, this playlist here. This is a series of videos that play automatically. And if you guys, I'm going to come back to the script really quick, this video. Hey, John. What did I say here? I said, hey, John, great to connect. It looks like you're looking for a home in our area. I wanted to share a quick video with you about why people decide to work with us. That's what I said in the video, right? Text me, call me, whatever. And now at the end of this video, that's what I've done. I brought it to the end. I'm going to press play. So something it rolls automatically into the next video. So what our real estate agents put here is their value proposition, why people should work with them versus their competition, why they're so passionate about real estate, what their team or their brokerage or their business is all about. So that way, instead of having to repeat any of that information ever, it's added automatically to your video. So all I did was say, hey, John, great to connect. I can't wait to speak with you, right? A little voicemail, less than 30 seconds. And then Dubb is going to automatically add the explainer part of my message, the repeatable part that I would tell to somebody why they should work with me. And then after this, right after the explainer, can come testimonials where they can talk about how awesome it was to work with you or your team or your brokerage. And then you can capture those videos with Dubb. So if you don't have them yet, again, that's your wake-up call. Capture some testimonial videos with Dubb to put them on social, on your website, on your landing pages, and into your playlist like this. So this example that I started with was following up with a lead. And I said, hey, John, in about 30 seconds. And then Dubb added everything that I could need to say about my brokerage or my business, about why they should work with me. And then also some testimonial videos. One more piece to this, guys. I want to shift over to the right here. This is an AI-powered chat assistant where it can actually answer questions for you, capture leads for you. So it'll ask for their email. It'll ask for their phone number. It can present links for you. Like if you want them to search your website for properties or call you or text you, whatever you want them to do, it can present those opportunities. What our agents are currently doing with this is they've set them up for either individual listings where the agent talks about the listings, or it's about a market update, or it's just a general assistant that provides real estate information. So this is a real-time chat. It's kind of like Chat GPT, except for it cares about your business. It's trying to capture leads and drive sales and conversions for you while you're asleep or doing something else. So this whole page, guys, that I showed you, the call to action buttons, the video playlist, all of the branding, logos, buttons, the AI chat assistant, this is all connected to your video automatically when you record any video. And everything that I just showed you guys, that's all part of what I call a preset. It's like a template. If you guys are familiar with what a template is. And this is something that our team helps you build. Of course, you can come and try it all yourself, build it all yourself. It's not hard, but it's also something our team will help you with directly. So if you need help, you can just reach out and say, hey, I need help with that preset thing, the template. We're going to help you set that up in a one-to-one Zoom. So I don't want you guys to feel overwhelmed, like, oh my goodness, landing pages. I have to figure out how to build landing. No, you don't. You do not have to figure out much of anything. You do have to get in front of the camera and record, right? We can't do that part for you. So just about everything else we can. Okay, some questions I see. Shakima, can these links be used with ManyChat? Absolutely. You can drop your Dubb video links right into your ManyChat, either bot your autoresponders or directly, into messages to like intercept your ManyChat. So absolutely, Shakima. Yes. Holly, not sure if you'll get to this, but what would be the limitations of using Dubb as the primary CRM? Yes, Holly, I'm going to show you that in the next piece right here with the sending in the CRM component. So great question. I'm coming up to that. Dan, hey, I realized I've been sending out personalized video email using the whiteboard on my phone. I've been sending out 12 to 15 a day. Is there an efficient way that can automate this process as opposed to the way I'm currently doing it? Dan, let me just ask you really quick. I'm going to turn on your mic. Did you see the piece that I showed with the playlist, Dan, just now, where I just said, hey,
Darius, I just came in from a meeting and I just jumped on 5 minutes ago. No, I missed it.
Okay. So just a quick recap for you. What I did is I'm showing exactly what you just described there, where you're doing some custom videos.
Right.
So I did, hey, John, but it only took me 30 seconds to do that video because I have set up my preset so that after my 30-second custom video where I say, hey, John, you're a special person. That's why I'm giving you this special attention. And then at the end of that short video, it automatically rolls into the video that I would normally say to them. So you might be saying something to them, Dan, like, hey, I wanted to introduce myself, tell you more about my brokerage, my history. We work well with buyers and sellers in this area. And I'm so passionate about real estate, right? Whatever you would normally say to them, you can not repeat that part of your message. So it can be repeated for you. And then right after that would come some testimonial. Dan, did you collect any testimonial videos with Dubb yet?
No, I haven't. I just launched this new business, Darius.
Okay.
I don't have any testimonials.
So let's get you some video testimonials as quickly as possible. Because guys, I can promise you right now, video testimonials are one of the most powerful converters for any business because they're authentic, they're actual customers. It has a journey, it has a story. It's much more compelling than text-based testimonials as well. And you can capture them with Dubb with a single button. And then that would also be a part of your playlist here, Dan. So instead of recording your 12 to 15 full custom videos where you're saying everything from scratch, you would reduce it down to just saying, hey, Bill, hey, John, hey, Joe, I got something special I wanted to share with you. And then it rolls into the actual part of the message that you would want to say. So that would be my biggest advice for not only you, Dan, but for everybody. Anybody doing more than one video a day should definitely have a preset where it's taking the repeatable part of their message and saying it for them.
Got it. Thank you.
You got it, Dan. So check out your preset and then record your one explainer video where whatever you're saying in your video right now, record the meat of it, the meat and potatoes part of it. And then you're just going to personalize it by saying, hey, John, I made something just for you. Let me know your thoughts. And it rolls into that part. Make sense?
Yep.
Excellent. And then, Dan, if you ever need any help with that, you can just come to our chat bubble or back to these live trainings. Today, guys, I'm going to have to cut it a little bit short. Just before 11, I got to jump. But always come back to these or the live chat, right? On the website. We're perfectly able to help and support you in any of those. So, okay, here we go. I'm now going to show... Well, actually, let me check the questions really quick before I'm going to go to part 3. Do you have a video showing how to use the phone as the camera to record? Looking to use it as a camera back to iPad. Terry, is your microphone still on, buddy? Or is it? Can you turn it on? I want to make sure I answer that question correctly. And then I'm going to proceed for our other folks, CRM and automation and stuff. Terry, if your mic is on, buddy, or if you can't turn it on, I just want to make sure I understand that question fully. You said, do you have a video showing how to use a phone as the camera to record? Looking to use
Can you hear
Okay.
me?
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Yeah. I kind of seen, I caught something that you had recorded once before.
Uh-huh.
And I do a lot of what I want to try to start doing is using my phone
Yeah.
as a camera so that
Oh,
I
you
can
mean as
kind of
your
record.
webcam?
Right.
Are you on
Yeah, that's
iPhone
what
or
I'm talking about.
Android? Are you on iPhone or
I got
Android?
an Android. I got an Android phone, and I carry an iPad with me.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah,
Mm.
it's a
Mm.
confusion.
Okay, so if you're on the iPad, I think you would have to use the iPad as the main camera. Now, there is a possibility, like you can, if you're on an iPhone and a Mac, you can directly use an iPhone as your webcam on your Mac without any additional software or anything. There is the same option available for Android and PC, but it does require, I think, an extra either a software to facilitate that. I don't think you have to pay for it. I think you can do it for free, but I don't believe there's an option to use Android back camera as a webcam for an iPad. iPad doesn't quite have the same drivers and technology as like a full laptop or computer does. So, unfortunately, I think in the case of Android and iPad, you would have to just decide which one you want to use as your camera. We both have the Dubb mobile application, so you can use the teleprompter, the multiple clips, like all the cool stuff the Dubb mobile app does. But you would have to use the camera on just one device or the other to make that happen.
Okay.
Does that
Yeah,
make sense?
I
Yeah.
kind of caught something. I thought because your camera's got such a great phone.
No, I know it's amazing. I don't know of a way to connect them as a webcam on an iPad. I can do a quick Google search after this. It may be possible, like with recent updates. I also do know that Android and Mac or iPhone, Apple, they don't like to play too nicely. They intentionally make things not speak nicely to each other because they're like, no, 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 we're not friends. So there may be
Okay,
some
well,
conflict there.
if you find something, if you come up with something, it's just an idea.
You got it, brother. Let me just put that as a note really quick. If we have time here, check iPhone as webcam on iPad or Android as webcam. Sorry. Okay. Appreciate that, buddy. I'm going to keep moving here. Holly, I'm trying to decide the difference between Pro and Pro Plus. And that's the interest in the automations. Okay. So, Holly, I'm going to get into that right now. Guys, in the first part, I showed you how to record videos, whether it's a webcam, a screen, a mobile device. Part two, I just covered, which is what happens when you record. Dubb is going to build a powerful website landing page with all of your best options, AI, chat, playlist, branding, and more. And we'll help build this page for you if you need support. Now, part three, sharing the videos. There is, first, I'll start just inside of email clients. There's that little button that I showed earlier. So if you want to share a video email, it's literally a click inside of your email client to share a video, just like that. Gmail, Outlook, all have the same integration. So whichever platform you're in, you're a click away from sharing a video email. Now, if you have some other third-party system, like let's say MailChimp, HubSpot, Go High Level, Active Campaign, Constant Contact, any of those platforms, Dubb is going to integrate with them as well. So while you're in your favorite platform, I'll just use MailChimp as the example. I can go like this, advanced, and you can see it's optimized for MailChimp automatically because it recognizes what website I'm on. And now all I have to do is press copy. And now I can add the video into whatever system I want to use for communication. So if you guys already have a third party CRM, marketing automation tool, email tool, text message tool, whatever it is, you can send and track videos through your favorite tool without leaving your favorite tool. So that's what I'm showing you now. I'm inside of MailChimp using the shortcut to add videos into whatever I want. Now, if you don't have a third party system or you're looking to use Dubb as your system, Dubb is a full functioning CRM. So all of the things that other core functionalities of CRMs provide, Dubb is going to provide the same. So first is with contacts, right? You can store your contacts here. You can keep them organized with tags and fields and lists and owners, custom properties, right? You can change whatever you want, add address, birth dates, etc. So the CRM is where you can add your contacts, store them. You can keep notes on them, right? You can update things, log calls, add activities. It's also going to track everything that happens through Dubb. Any emails, videos they've watched, all this stuff is going to get tracked into this contact record. So that's how the basic sort of CRM contact management works. But also a part of that is tasks. So you can assign yourself tasks to stay on target, right? Follow up with Joe on Monday. follow up with Bill on Wednesday, whatever. Deals. So you actually have visual deal boards that you can move people up and down a pipeline. So let's say if you have lead, had presentation, signed broker's agreement, right? You can move people up and down those stages so that you can keep track of your deals. You also have campaigns. So we at Dubb, guys, we don't use any other technology to sell and market Dubb. We only use our own CRM for this. And so part of that is campaigns, right? When we invite you guys to come to these trainings, our webinars and stuff, all those are sent using the Dubb platform. So let me just show you a previous email. When you guys send a video, this is actually regardless of how it's shared through Dubb or through your favorite other external system. Again, doesn't actually matter. We can track the results. So you get to see who's watching your video. So the next time you guys send out like a market update, a newsletter, right? Instead of just wondering who opened the email, you can actually see who watched your video. This is your low-hanging fruit, right? These are the people that you're going to spend time calling because they just saw you, they just heard from you. You're already top of mind, and this is going to help solidify that relationship. You know, these are your engaged folks. So this is how you get additional information from video than you do from any other type of email. And using Dubb, you can send these types of bulk emails right from the Dubb platform. You can also send text messages right from the platform, bulk or automated text messages. And finally, there is automation as well. So this is the ability to build out automatic series of emails or text messages or other activities so that, like, let's say somebody becomes a lead and you don't have all the time in the world to sit there and call and email and text them. So you're going to set up a series of emails to drip on them. The drip is what it's usually called in real estate, like a automated sequence workflow or a drip sequence. So that's what an example of this is. It sends an email, waits a day, sends another email, so on and so forth. These days can be weeks or months or whatever time that you want. It could also be based on behavior. So if you send them a video and then wait and see, did they watch the video? If they watched more than 50% of the video, great. Then you want to follow up with them with something extra. If they watch less than, you want to do something else. So that's how complex or technical it can get. I don't recommend people start with complexity. I recommend starting with something simple like this. But this is what automation looks like on Dubb, where we can send out series of automatic emails or text messages like birthdays and anniversaries, or just, delays over time, all of which are doable through Dubb. So this is the basics of the Dubb CRM: your contact management, bulk emails and text messages, automated emails and text messages, and then of course reporting, where you can view all of the activity and tracking and stuff that's happening within the account. So the only limits I would say when compared to real estate CRMs, like a specific real estate CRM, is I know some real estate CRMs have the IDX connection, so that like your MLS properties and stuff are being synced into your CRM and you can set up like a drip sequence. I also know that many people's MLS offers this function already. So you can add your buyers or buyers to your MLS and they're getting the things that meet their criteria. So if your MLS is supporting that, it doesn't have any value in a CRM. But if your MLS doesn't have that, then you would find value in that in a CRM. So that's sort of the main limitation then, Holly. Can custom fields be added and automations triggered on those? Yes. So you can have fully custom fields like a form submissions, and then based on that form that they submitted, it can add a tag and that can trigger a specific automation as well. So yeah, it can be based on behavior or groupings or custom fields. We can trigger automations based on a lot of activities within Dubb. Okay, good. Let me come back. I know I had some other stuff earlier. Gabriel, let me show you UTM fields. And then if you want to turn on your mic for templates. So what he was talking about here is in the Dubb CRM, there are some properties called UTM data. Let me see, where are those? I'm not actually even seeing them right now. I think we removed them. But those are properties. UTM is referring to advertising. Gabriel, it's I don't actually remember what UTM stands for, but it's like a tracking source. Did they come from Google? Did they come from Facebook? Did they come from a website, a blog, a landing page? That's what UTM data is for advertising tracking particularly, or SEO tracking. So it's really where you want to know where your leads and your sources are coming from That's what UTM fields are used to keep track of. Okay. And then Gabriel, I know you had a second part of that as well. And Bill, I sent you an email. Bill, check your email from an email. Bill Curtis, sorry, check your email for an email from me. We did set up the second account to everything I can do so far. I need you to take 1 or 2 steps, and then I can help. Gabriel, go ahead. You said question on templates.
For import the customer it's here comma separated value. Okay, we need the mail and the phone for importer, right?
You need at least yes, you need at least a mobile number or an email to import contacts into Dubb. It does need to have at least a mobile number or an email.
Because I tried with only the number, it doesn't.
You probably had it in the phone column. It needs to be in the mobile property specifically. If you populate it as phone, that's like a home phone, and it's not going to allow you to create a contact. It has to be mobile. So just when you go to import the same list again, match the first name to the first name field, and then match the phone number from your file, the CSV, match that into the mobile property in Dubb. And that way it'll update the contacts with mobile properties, and you will be able to create them with just mobile.
For example, for if you don't have the mail or the phone, there is a way to import only the first name and second name. The first name.
Unfortunately, no. If you don't have the email or the mobile phone, you wouldn't be able to create the contact in Dubb, because in reality, it wouldn't do much use for you, right? Because you can't email them from Dubb. You can't track anything they're doing. Sure. So yeah, we do need at least an email or a mobile phone in order to create the contact inside of Dubb.
Okay, thank you so much.
You got it, my friend. Okay, Holly, one other thing there for Pro versus Pro Plus. Pro does not include automation. Pro Plus does include automation, but it also includes support. I myself am connecting with all of our Pro Plus customers to provide the onboarding. So I teach you how to build the automation, how to set it up. We talk about strategy, cadence, workflows. The AI, we can also add it. Now, it's not embeddable on the website yet, Holly. That's coming very soon. But that's the main difference between Pro and Pro Plus. Pro Plus comes with automation and one-to-one support from myself, so I can help you personally set everything up and get the most out of Dubb. So that's the primary difference: automations and one-to-one support from myself. Dick, is there a way to use the Dubb teleprompter while using Zoom as a video recorder? Bill, my friend Bill, he does exactly that. Yeah. So Dick, absolutely. So guys, Dick has a question of how to use the teleprompter while you're doing a Zoom recording. And the good thing about the teleprompter is it's not visible. So like right now, while I'm in Zoom, I'm recording in Zoom right now. I can turn on my screen recorder. I can select my teleprompter script, and I can select it, and then I can press record on the Dubb desktop app. And now it's going to run my teleprompter script while I'm still recording in Zoom. So I can read right from the script and say whatever I needed to from the script. So Dick, absolutely, yes, you can do that. And in fact, our friend Bill does that. He likes Zoom. You probably have the same thing, Dick, where you guys have this really cool virtual background in Zoom, and it looks really good because Zoom has a perfect virtual background. And so you use the recording from Zoom while using the teleprompter on Dubb.
Yeah, because I like to use a green screen.
Yeah.
But because my laptop with my Logitech Brio camera, it's too close, and so it gets fuzzy.
Yeah.
But if I use Zoom.
No, I gotcha. Yeah. See, so and Zoom has done a really good job on that virtual background. I wish we could do the same, but if you guys check even other people's virtual backgrounds, they're not great. Like Instagram's virtual background's still not great. Yeah. So it's a technology that's sort of proprietary for, like, Zoom has a really, really good one. I think Microsoft has a decent one. It's almost as good as Zoom's, but it's sort of a thing that you got to develop a lot of tech to make it perfect.
Is it possible to get a Dubb for Dummies explanation of how to do that? Because I was trying yesterday. I talked to Rob, and I was trying, and I couldn't get it to work. And
yeah, let me he said, tell me, Bill.
I'll tell you how easy it is.
Right on.
What you do is you set up Zoom, like you're doing a Zoom.
Yeah.
Then you open up Dubb.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing is you're not doing a webcam, you're recording a screen.
Mm-hmm.
As I've learned through experience, you've got to record the screen. There's a little box on the bottom left where you can customize the size of the screen. So I
Mm-hmm.
customize it because I don't want the bottom of my screen in the video.
Yeah.
And then you're recording, but you're recording with Dubb, but it's picking up their it's picking up the background. The negative to that is if you want to record a page and have your picture, like a little round picture of yourself there, it'll
Mm-hmm.
pick up the green screen. So you've got to take that down.
Mm-hmm.
But it's very easy. You just do set up Dubb just like you're using it, then open up the Zoom, then open up Dubb and click record a screen.
Here,
And then you'll
Bill.
see at the edge of the video at the edge of your screen will be a little blue
Right.
outline. That's
Bill,
what it's
Bill, I'm
recording.
I'm going to show him real quick here. I got
Okay, go
everything
ahead.
ready. So Dan, you can see my screen, right? I have a Zoom screenshot here. Dan, you still there?
What
Still.
about Bill or Dick?
Oh, Dan, sorry, different.
Okay.
Dick, yeah, sorry about that, buddy.
Not a problem.
Okay, you can see my Zoom screenshot here, right? Wait, right here,
Yes.
right? So this is
Mm-hmm.
what it's going to look like while you're recording in Zoom. And what Bill was describing for you is when you record screen, you can see this control bar, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you see this little button right here, right?
Yes.
I'm going to use that button to select a landscape frame. I'm going
Mm-hmm.
to put the frame just around my Zoom part so it doesn't get all the other stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
then I'm in Zoom right now and we're recording in Zoom already, or we're about to record in Zoom. I go to
Mm-hmm.
press record in Zoom, and then it's recording. And then I select from my teleprompter script here, and then I press record on Dubb. And what it's going to do is it's going to capture just this part of my screen so
Mm-hmm.
that the final result looks like this, where it's the oh,
Okay. Now you have it. You have the mirror. You need to mirror that. You would have to mirror that background out because.
right. No, you
Yeah.
and you can do that in
Okay.
Dubb as well. You can mirror
Right.
or in Zoom you can mirror it, but then you can see the
Right.
result here is the perfect Zoom capture without seeing the teleprompter, without seeing the rest of the Zoom stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, that was all one long recording. Let me